Welcome back to the channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby.
Yes.
It's your boy Half.
And your girl Jay.
And we back
with another reaction video.
All right, y'all. So welcome back to the channel, man. Thank you, everybody, for joining us again.
Thank you so much.
Hope everybody enjoyed their weekend.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
We enjoyed our weekend.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we did. Anyway, let's jump into the reaction. Who we gonna react to today?
It's all good. We're reacting to Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil. And what is the commentary?
The commentary is... What is the commentary?
Lila Rose debates abortion on Dr. Phil. So that's what we're going to be talking. That's what the subject is about.
Who is
today.
Lila Rose?
I have no clue. Maybe y'all can let us know who Lila Rose is in the comment section down below. Thank you very much. But let's get right into it. Let's go.
We didn't even send off no good vibes.
Oh, yeah. Before we do, everybody else out there who has not yet subscribed to the channel,
Yes.
go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Turn your post notifications on.
Yes.
Like and share this video.
Yes.
And comment down below, baby. Come and join the squad, man. Half and J. We over here kicking off.
What?
Good vibes, baby. Good vibes.
Boom! I don't like you right now.
That was a nice one.
What do you think? You don't think Nancy should have been able to have an abortion?
I mean, Nancy, my heart broke when I heard your story because that's the worst thing any mom wants to hear is that their baby is going to die. Their baby has a life-threatening illness. My husband and I, we had a miscarriage about 2 years ago. They were some of the darkest days of my life. And they were dark days because it was our child. You know, we knew this was a baby. And I think that's the fundamental point here is that we're talking about a baby. We're talking about a human life. And the pro position is that all humans have human rights. And the first right is life, to not be killed. You know, from the moment of fertilization until natural death. And so, you know, Nancy, you deserve better. You deserve better health care. There's perinatal hospice, there's palliative care, so that your baby could die in the loving arms of their parents instead of at the abortionist tools.
Okay, I've got some questions for you about that, and we've got to take a break, and then Ben has an important point to make. Coming up, should the government dictate what a woman can do with her body? That's a big question. And when does life begin? And you define that as at the point of fertilization, right?
Well, that's science. It's not my opinion. The science is clear when human life begins at the moment of fertilization.
Well,
and
that's the
all
question.
humans have human rights is our
That's
position.
the question I've got for you. We'll talk about all that when we come back.
There is nothing you could possibly say to justify that level of lack of empathy. And that's the problem I feel like in this country at the moment. We were founded on the lack of empathy, and we've just kept up with that tradition. If you have no empathy.
Abortion is devastating to women's mental health. No one talks about that. The year after a woman has an abortion,
It's really like
the year after a woman
to have the child. What kind of trauma is that?
The trauma is from the rape. The trauma is from the rape. The child's an innocent party there.
The child
we
isn't
don't
born
take out
yet. It's not there.
We should not take out generational sin on a child to say there's generational sin and that dad was an abuser, so the child should be killed. That's not fair to the child.
About rights, and he just said a right has been taken away from us. And what is next?
I want to address that because our fundamental human right that we all share in this room is life. It's the first human right. Laws are meant to protect the weak. In a society, who's the weakest? Who's the weakest in the society? A child. They don't have a voice. They can't speak. A child in the room, or a poor child would be the weakest.
That way
And a child with disability. Listen, whether you live 10 minutes or 10 years or 100 years, you're a human life, and you have the right to not be killed. And that's what the pro-life fight is all about. That's what we're fighting for, a culture of life where we provide real health care. You know, abortion is the intentional destruction of an innocent human life. We can do better than that.
Choose that for herself?
A right to choose what? A right to choose
Doesn't
what?
a woman have
What
a
does an
right
abortion
to
do?
choose what happens to her body?
But what's in her body?
You were wanting to say something right before we went to break.
Thank you,
Okay.
Dr. Bo. Two quick things, and I'm so glad we're having this conversation. The first thing is this. Abortion advocates have decided when life begins in their book. It's at birth. They say before birth, it's not a child, doesn't have human rights, can be killed at will for any reason, and then after birth, it magically becomes a human. That's not logical. That's not scientific. We know that human life begins before birth. It doesn't begin at birth. So that's the first thing. The second thing is a question for you, Christian, would be this. You know, the National Organization for Women, my understanding, your organization supports abortion up until the moment of birth for any reason, taxpayer funded. Is that your position?
Well, we believe people have a right to choose.
Up until the moment of birth, for any reason?
It's not for our organization or myself or anyone else or advocate to determine where they determine that point is for them. And regarding the gestational age of when they seek an
See, I don't like talking about this subject because it's too touchy of a subject. It's like I want to say something, but then it's like I have to be careful with what to say, cause I don't want to offend nobody. I don't want nobody taking nothing the wrong way. I don't want nobody to feel like, you know, one thing is more important than the other, whatever the case may be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really thin ice.
Mm-hmm.
People walking on, and I just feel like I don't know, man. I just feel like you can't determine life or death if you're not God. That's just my personal belief. You understand what I'm saying? I think God is the only one who can make that choice.
organization or myself or anyone else or advocate to determine where they determine that point is for them and regarding the gestational age of when they seek an abortion care. So it's very important to point that out. And as for regarding funding sources, right now there's a Hyde Amendment that's in place, and the Hyde Amendment only provides Medicaid funding for abortions under extreme circumstances, incest, rape, and some very few medical issues where it's concerning for the life of woman or the fetus. It's a financial cost on the person who is choosing to move forth their planning and what they do. It is not covered a lot of times under federal funding. Taxpayers are not always paying for
Just to
But
clarify,
do taxpayers sometimes pay for it?
it does. In California, it does.
Part of,
Absolutely.
yeah, it depends on the state, but some states do have where they use their funds for the state.
But just to
cover.
clarify, this is a really important point. The abortion position, the position of now your organization, is abortion up until the moment of birth for any reason. It's an extraordinary position, and that's built on this idea of dehumanizing the child in the womb, which is what the abortion position has done. It's saying they're not a human, if they're conceived in violence, if they have a disability, if they're really sick, kill them. That's the abortion position. And the PO position is saying treat them like a human being.
Let me correct
Treat them
your
with
position
dignity.
on now. Our position is to keep abortion.
Wait, what did she say about the very sick? What did she say?
To abort them. That's, that's the agenda. Watch.
Abortion position has done. It's saying they're not a human, if they're conceived in violence, if they have a disability, if they're really sick, kill them. That's the abortion position. And the PO position is saying treat them like a human being.
Let me correct
Treat them
your
with
position
dignity.
on now. Our position is to keep abortion legal.
Through all 9 months of pregnancy, is that correct?
Our position is to keep abortion legal.
I got another subject I want to talk about. I ain't gonna do it now because we won't be on here too long. But we may just do a personal video about that one though. I got another based off of this like kind of conversation thing. So, but anyway, let's jump through some shout outs.
Ooh, okay. First shout out goes to
Oh, we ain't even got no shout outs, huh?
we don't.
We ain't got no more shout outs, y'all. So anyway,
Shout out to everybody.
shout out to the whole family, the Happy
What's
Day
up,
family.
everybody?
We appreciate everybody out there.
Yes,
we
we
love
do.
y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through.
Yes.
Don't judge us. You know what I'm saying? Our opinions are our opinions. Y'all's opinions are y'all's opinions. Judging shouldn't even be a part of this channel at all, period. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to come over here, say how you feel, give your opinion, you know, and
Open
we all,
our minds to
right,
things.
and we all move on from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A healthy, positive conversation.
Right.
You know, so don't ever take things the wrong way. We don't never mean to intentionally hurt nobody's feelings, disrespect anybody, make anybody feel no type of way. None of that. That's never our intentions. We just come on here. You guys ask us to give us our opinion, and that's what we do. We give you guys our opinion based off how we feel and what our beliefs are and how we truly feel about things. So, with that being said, y'all, we're going to catch y'all in the next reaction video. And make sure y'all go out y'all way.
To have yourself a marvelous day.
And we gone.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.